Music with a Message is a program of The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was formally organized in a small log cabin in upstate New York in 1830. It took 117 years, until 1947, for the church to grow from the initial 6 members to 1 million. By 2010, church membership had reached over 14 million. The restored gospel of Jesus Christ applies universally to all people, the learned and the unlearned, the rich and the poor, the old and the young, no matter where they are found on the earth. While our backgrounds and experiences are diverse, Mormons are united by a commitment to Jesus Christ. The Mormon Tabernacle Choir sings, "Hark All Ye Nations." Significant events during the 1830s made that decade one of the most important in Mormon history. From a small beginning at Fayette in western New York, the church grew rapidly. Converts eager to support the work talked about the restored gospel willingly with friends and neighbors. Those who sustained Joseph Smith and Oliver Cowdery as the first elders of the church shared their resources for the care of the poor and aided in constructing a temple at Kirtland, Ohio. The stone carved out of the mountain without hands had begun its worldwide mission, rolling slowly at first, but increasing in speed and size as time progressed. Missionary work during the 1950s became a larger undertaking than at any other time during the previous 100 years. Bringing the beginning of fulfillment to the prophet Joseph Smith's words of the 1842 Wentworth letter. The standard of truth has been erected. No unhallowed hand can stop the work from progressing. Persecutions may rage, mobs may combine, armies may assemble, calumny may defame, but the truth of God will go forth boldly, nobly, and independent, till it has penetrated every continent, visited every clime, swept every country, and sounded in every ear. The BYU Men's Chorus sings, "Brothers, Sing On."
Come and let our swelling song bounce like the whirling wind, as it beats our singing drum, so blithe of heart and mind.
President David O. McKay quickly became the most traveled president in the church's history to that date. In 1954, he became the first general authority to visit the saints in South Africa, where the church had been established for more than a century. In 1955, he visited extensively throughout the South Pacific, then returned to Europe and dedicated the Swiss Temple. In 1956, he also dedicated the long-awaited Los Angeles Temple, and in 1958, he dedicated temples in London and New Zealand. As the war ended in 1953, President McKay gave inspired counsel that would come to have an immense effect. Every member a missionary. Members became more aware of their everyday role as examples, friends, and sources of information about the church to their non-member acquaintances. Missionaries once again entered the mission field in growing numbers, and multiple missions were created in such lands as Australia, Brazil, Britain, Germany, Mexico, and New Zealand. With more missionaries and more members spreading the gospel, church membership had jumped by about 50% at the end of the decade. Alex Boye, Lameko Iono, and the Iono family sing, "Israel, Israel, God is Calling."
E o tō na ingo Israelu o e ua whasauina, e atu pio na o whapotopoto i ate o tō, e pei o se moa o na ofa tai i lana tomo ai, i lalo o na apau, e a whai tō Salamo, maliliu mai i a te au, maliloto atoa.
Israel, Israel, God is calling thee from lands of woe. Babylon the great is falling. God shall all her towers overthrow. Tell you, Israel, Israel, God is speaking. Yeah. Hear your great deliverer's voice. Now a glorious morn is breaking. Yeah, yeah. For the people of His choice. Oh, come to Zion, come to Zion. His floods of anger flow. Yeah. Come to Zion, come to Zion. Yeah. His floods of anger flow.
Maria, oh Maria.
Israelu o angelu mai lunga. Au mai lo lātou mana, tātou te foi atu ai. O mai siona, o mai.
When President Spencer W. Kimball became president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in late 1973, many members at the time assumed his leadership would be brief because he had long suffered the ill effects of heart problems and cancer. Yet the Lord sustained him for nearly 12 remarkable years, during which he moved about the world inviting members to lengthen their stride and to do it, meaning to act rather than procrastinate sacred responsibilities. Early in his administration, President Kimball encouraged the saints to pray that the doors of many nations would open throughout the world, and to prepare for this to happen. Nobuaki Irie sings No Greater Joy.
平安と喜びくれる友達に日々囲まれ大切なこの福音を分かつべきと感じつつ気まずくなると恐れためらい時は虚しく過ぎ去る
そんな時ひざまずいて勇気くださいと祈る主の愛感じる時一人ではないとわかるだから勇気出して伝える御霊が教えてくれる
他にこんな喜びはない心開くならば主は御言葉与えてくれる真理分かち合う時
福音分かち始め御霊胸に熱く溢れる涙は今真理を証しする拒まれても喜びがある主の見守りがあるから
信じる人は誰も主の御恵み受けて天への門くぐるとき天使たちは歌う生まれに約束した主の光は勝ち合うと他にこんな喜びはない心開くならば主は御言葉与えてくれる びはない真理は勝ち合う時
The year 1978 brought what President Kimball and others described as one of the greatest changes and blessings ever known. In seeking to take the gospel to every nation, kindred, tongue, and people, he felt a great concern regarding many who were restricted from receiving the priesthood and temple blessings. Over an extended period of time, he and his counselors and the quorum of the 12 apostles pleaded long and earnestly in their behalf. The revelation came on June 1st, 1978, and the blessings of the priesthood were extended to every worthy male. The impact of the revelation was far-reaching and effectively opened up the entire earth for the preaching of the gospel. Following this revelation, missionary work in Brazil expanded dramatically, and a temple was dedicated in Brazil in October 1978. However, the continent of Africa was affected most by this revelation, as tens of thousands of Africans joined the church in the next 20 years. The BYU Men's Chorus sings Bethlehemu. The 1970s became an era of great excitement for missionary work, and hosts of new missions were created in many new countries. In looking ahead, President Kimball said, "We are turning our attention more diligently now to one day sharing the gospel with our Father's children behind the so-called iron and bamboo curtains. We have need to prepare. That day may come with more swiftness than we realize." His words would begin to see fulfillment within a decade. Laura Johnson sings the Russian version of "Because I Have Been Given Much."
Коль Богом много мне дано, я всем делюсь. Ведь каждый день щедротам Божьим
Between 1985 and 1995, numerous new temples on 5 continents were dedicated and used by members happy to participate in their own temple ordinances, as well as vicarious ordinances for their kindred dead. To help accommodate the ever-expanding missionary force, which had soared to over 50,000 by the end of President Benson's administration, 15 missionary training centers were built next to temples in Asia, the Pacific, Europe, and Latin American countries. In 1951, less than 10% of the total LDS Church membership lived outside of the United States. But by 1995, nearly 50% lived in other countries. Rebecca Lopez sings Como un río.
El amor de Jesucristo como un río fluye en mí, llena mi alma con su gracia y me hace todo crecerá donde el agua va, a cuanto ella toque vida dará. El amor de Jesucristo fluye en mi cual manantial. El amor de Jesucristo me acaricia como el sol y es como un vivo fuego que entibiece el corazón. Habrá resplandor a la luz del sol, florecerá todo en gran verdor. El amor de Jesucristo me acaricia como el sol. El amor de Jesucristo es un faro de solas y su luz en la tormenta me da guía, me da paz. Y aquel que irá donde el faro está, un puerto seguro siempre hallará. El amor de Jesucristo es un faro de solas. Su amor es como un río, como el sol que luz me da. Su amor es como un faro que
The gospel of Jesus Christ is often referred to as the good news or glad tidings of salvation. Since the beginning, it was designed to bless the lives of everyone without exception. Regarding this, the Apostle Peter said, "I perceive that God is no respecter of persons. But in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him." President N. Eldon Tanner, who was a member of the First Presidency, taught, "Regardless of country, clime, or condition, the gospel of Jesus Christ applies to every individual just the same. It is a way of life that each can accept, and if lived, will bring greater joy, success, and happiness than anything else in the world." As diverse individuals who are committed to a common cause, the gospel of Jesus Christ, we can become unified as members of a growing international church whose members speak more than 160 different languages. In addition, we can discover afresh the core of the gospel, which is independent of language and culture. Then, regardless of our diverse native languages, we will no longer be strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of God. Jesse Clark Funk and Daniel Beck sing The Prayer.
I pray you'll be around and watch us where we go, and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer as we go our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che tu dai
I pray we'll find your light
nel cuore resterà
and hold it in our heart.
a ricordarci
When
che
stars go out each
la
night,
terra stella sei nella mia preghiera.
let this be our prayer.
Quanta fede c'è
When shadows fill our day,
lead us to a place,
guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe.
sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno dia la mano al suo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. La forza che ci dà
We ask that life be
il
kind
desiderio
and
che
watch us from above.
ognuno trovi
We
amore
hope each soul will find
intorno e dentro a sé.
another soul to love.
Let this be our prayer,
Let this be our prayer.
just like every child
Just like every child
needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be safe.
Music with a Message on the Mormon Channel is brought to you by The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.